their language to be printed anywhere. All of them. They deserve that. In Frafra, Dagate, Dagare, Sisala, Kontonkuli, Nanumba. They all deserve. We shouldn't have any kind of dominance or some kind of ethnicity who wants to dominate all the time. You are not the only people who will always be receiving attention. That is not Christianity. More, there's some kind of dominance that comes with certain people. That our nonsense is that everybody deserves the attention also.
All right, so Kofi Oduro enso ho akodi adwam. Wabekasa e de afa eye oobake ani Akwaaba ho. Na ne reaction na wo ye no. Wakasa amana kutwi eye Asante oman no na wonsi ase abube tebe a atebe nso tebe se de ya na omo ka no obube na ebefo no so chirim na akofa asam de abre prophet Kofi Oduro e woni nsem okokan e wona aso dem ho ene okọ TikTok no so a nyasem ketwa.
All right, that was for the title Asante for. So I chanced on this video coming from a man called Prophet Kofi Oduro. Now I am addressing him by the title Prophet, not because I see him to be one, but because of the respect I have for the prophetic office and the fact that he bears the title. So let me give him that respect by addressing him with that title, Prophet Kofi Oduro. Now I want to believe he was also adding his voice to the many that have already added their voice to the Akwaaba oobake conversation. Abra no jiranen so remaining. Nensem bi okeka na. Prophet Kofi Oduro sought to disparage we Ashantes wa mo yedin be wiase ebubeni atebetia asumdwe mada. So Prophet Kofi Oduro buba yetebe. And nensem okan na he coded them, but we are here to decode nensem okan na. Your friend MDY Monarch Dakwa Young, and this is Convo on the chopping board. No kwankwa ne kama hayi twa homra yeba. Yedin chiremu any response emudo ebema Prophet Kofi Oduro. Back. So for you to understand the person I am going to discuss now, let's watch some videos and statements that he's made right in the presence of the church members Nibi some time past.
Nana Jai Jimmy! Nana Jai Jimmy no! Say a ren and nim near catcher and said Nana Jai Jimmy no! Jai Jimmy no! See a life. We need people who are able to tell us Jai Jimmy, Jai Jimmy, Jai Jimmy, Jai Jimmy.
So Penny to for annuity, or say we need people that would be able to tell us Jai Jimmy no. So I am going to look to Prophet Kofi Odoro's face and use the same words that he finds so convenient in delivering the holy word of God in the presence of the members na ya wakano. Jimmy those words now. If he finds those words very convenient in delivering the word of God, I am going to be living within the confines of the same bracket. Now, let's go and listen to Ninsma Ujana church members concerning this whole oobake and Akwaaba stuff.
Some people are innovating, and when I look at the debate this week we are here debating over pettiness like a name. A term, fighting over nonsense. That is what we are experts of. We fight over nonsense. There are 52 languages in Ghana. All of them deserve their language to be printed anywhere. All of them. They deserve that. In Frafra, Dagate, Dagare, Sisala, Kontonkuli, Nanumba. They all deserve. We shouldn't have any kind of dominance or some kind of ethnicity who wants to dominate all the time. You are not the only people who will always be receiving attention. That is not Christianity. More, there's some kind of dominance that comes with certain people. That our nonsense is that everybody deserves the attention also.
All right, so we all heard what the man said. A group of people be sorry I say they be pet dominance. They be some receive attention. Because our conversation we buy no yenim sema nkran fo ni pi e ka say ye ne aye ho say da bia no we want to be under the spotlight for attention. I say ye ne dominating nkran ho na then blah blah blah. We know ti say ugina dominim na say we soft na o kan nsem bi say ya Prophet Kofi Oduro yenim bebia se be previous a wo chiacha opano dira na emu bi da bia ye ka se krona ya na mowura so na ya na machia mopano obi asisi nye wo kro ni mu. Prophet Kofi Oduro, we don't give a hoot whether you like or hate us. And no, a wow cup of tea, it's your own right. But it is instructive for you to know, say, once udi domanim as a shepherd, you must be endowed with wisdom. Wisdom in delivering your message. And yes, Sebi, utinwaya shine say UEFA Champions League trophy no. Wisdom and relevance do not reside within the confines of shouting and farting simultaneously when you are preaching. Ufi say preaching at bro, papa, we nyansa sem. We are so for wujina domanim. Hunu say wa soro ho na wujina na e hockey to a bit to say eyi. Ubi single room na. Your church is mixed up with different people from different ethnic or tribal lines. So it's instructive for you to know say what some now work in a manner that would not kind of disparage or disrespect one group whilst you seem to please another group with a common sense. And yet there was why the mona what's in Ubenya Asante be some now kind were decoded in a way I made decoding no. And that person wouldn't be happy. And you are talking about dominance now. What dominance are Papa Sofo? And the group of people now you sought to kind of make them happy or make them pleased with one some now can obi abejo mo relevance ana obi abejo mo attention ana and obi abejo mo dominance ana obi abeje. Are we to blame for Oma say Omo decided intentionally to place premium on the colonial master's language, speaking English with their children at home, whilst we rather decided to speak our tree dialect? Omo describe it as in Krasefon. Are we to blame for that? If they've killed their own dialect and have buried their Ga dialect, let the dead rest in peace. We are not to blame. And speaking about dominance and the fact that a certain group you know they have some predominance, no. Would you know what sorry them when we preaching? Which language or dialect were you using or have you been using in preaching or delivering the word of God to your people? As a Misane said, is it not hypocritical on your part to be speaking about a group always seeking dominance, but in your own church, no, what the kasaba preaches kasaba dominating in your preaching? You are speaking about the fact that a certain group always seek dominance, a certain group always seek relevance. But in your own church, no, I have never seen you preach in any dialect apart from Chi. Bro, from the thought that once in a while, be no can be from. Banka, what can you say, no? Thank you, who saw them crying so preach kakra, or channel the house say preach kakra, or channel the Dagbania, any other dialects now they can. But in your own church, no. She has been dominating in all your delivery. So are you in any way trying to tell us once so much I take dominance in your church and because what come at pain say what you're a croboni. So how beautiful would it be say one day baba sorry na Sunday sermon or kasa or crobo kasem crobos a part of their dangbis tinen kwaba be kasa in a dangbi kasa bia winim. You watch repon, you will crap him cassa or your infanti or honum, then Kwaba Bekebi sessions, and no Babekebi. And no Bema Mubiaji where they say, oh, in your church, no, you are not only kind of always preaching in one particular dialect, name diverse dialect, and I will use you, and until you are not seeking to make one dialect relevant or dominant. Ufi wa woten, unya howa, ea waka oobake, and I waka Akwaaba. Da bena in your own church. Okwa sorry Sunday, and any midweek service, who preach here. Bible text and our quotation and our scriptures are you projecting projecting in Ghana and in Chepon and in Nzema and you brofo. So where from this hypocrisy from you? Where from this misguided principle from you? Where from this double standardness from you, boss? Where? And funny enough, you spoke about innovations. Say and then go for innovating man. Prophet Kofi Oduro, what have you personally innovated? Well, yeah, no, I innovated. Who innovated shit that won't fashion maybe I said that what? Apart from the shouting and the farting you do simultaneously, who preach out here, that's what you from a found group be anymore. Ediana, the baby, I said, one fashion maybe I said that, Papa. So when you nyansa no nyansa netraswa, translate your wisdom in expanding your church. Why sorry now? A muketketis will be single room, no. Expand it. Let the alabaster ministry or whatever you call it, no. Expand it. Let it grow. Tobe, the jana did this auntie. They say, a young mujimuji and beba someone I say, me. Me debate obi say wo Prophet Kofi Oduro nka me de be konti and I come on what mako shija man metie power night because once ma ojina ha woka no ujira nyame mani mu kanya me asem utimi di atem you see disparaging comments from penyimfo na jai Jimmy and people will be clapping for you. People wouldn't see it as disrespect. But say me jina hey if I use those words obi baba be jina ha abetro comment section as I say me mu ade but this man has been insulting using words yentimi nyusu on penyimfo anim before no one congregants. and you guys will be clapping for him because or a prophet. Touch not my anointed. Made a Samsung for the manufacturer me. If elements like Kofi Oduro more tiny man Santia, ya come from time memorial, some more time no. Enkokoto, ya temo blah 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 nina. Enkokoto. It said the odi for me bag, you know. It said the odi pin. Was not us no. Enkokoto. More tiny she mumu makuma no be pie because we are what we are. Nye ne boy ehon sa nyame ne boy sa. There you people mistake our confidence to be arrogant. Enti ya bone say ya de ehun ya Asante for na we are always kind of espousing what we have, telling the world and all and sundry how proud we are as Ashantis. And ya bone. And don't say mistake. Ya kan ye twa e bone ye nkrase for. Ye try ye kumasi ye krase. Ye ba akra ye nimbie ye besike ni bie. Ye obibi ni edan na dia ye huhu. What is your problem? You people, what is your problem? You must rather sit down and do self-introspection and say, what is wrong with us, not the Ashantis? Yaka, yabeko swaye nisa mubewu. Because Ghana, whether you people like it or yes, we are the most influential tribe. Yaka sana moka, about 85% of Ghanaians speak our dialect. Chi. All Ashantis are Akans, but not all Akans are Ashantis. It's fact. Yensu yankwane region yakasa eba akope. Chi. Asa. Yankwane kasa ne can beyond the boundaries of Ghana. Asa. Onti asa for tibodiem. Na so ya Santinina sabapa we aso ya. You are very stupid. Unapologetically. We are Santinina sabapa we. Ninsebe. Oda sote nenasa wuni nyansa. Because these are people deep down in their hearts now. They have this hatred for Ashantis, but they can't speak out. Wonia kukudro, wuni chest medicine. Wonia kukudro behind one tiatiamun eyehu. You don't have the balls. Nesen kabo yidin. Nenke eshe. Bayaya babe dikodu nsemnamao. The next time you feel so persuasive, the next time you feel so motivated, the next time you feel so intrigued to say, come and cast some of these reckless insinuations on us. No? Bienhu bio. Say mo bio social media no so. Your highways no so. Your searchlight ne tobe biya. Obe can 6:30, 6:31. Ubenya reply. I remember very, very well how you stood before the presence of your congregation and shared a story of a man that was traveling with the name Osei Prempe, even though the man wasn't called Osei Prempe. And because you used the name Osei Prempe, it opened doors for the man. Were you in any way trying to create an illusion on the screens of your congregation's mind? Say, Asantidi Osei Prempe uyusua ebia ponoma. Were you in any way trying to create an illusion? Be said, Edia Santana Nasa Santefo Dino, Edia Modu, Edia Precious. Were you in any way trying to project a Santefo Ana? Were you in any way trying to disrespect the other tribes by projecting the name Osei Prempeno? Midibesia, but only to add by saying, say, if you are speaking about the fact that a certain group always seek dominance, a certain group always seek relevance, bra, papa, prophet, Jai China the preacher was already on. Start speaking in the dialect of your wife, Dangbe. Start speaking in Enzema, Eve, Nina Kasa Waganaha, Dagbani, Kanin Nebi. Why? Near who's a was already on. You are not trying to put one tribe at a position as a omumum relevant. You are not trying to kind of promote one dialect ahead of the others. Near who's no kafo. So when you read, Papa, shut up and go and say that.
How to use the laser home kit. First, apply the gel directly to the tooth surface as demonstrated on the video. Second, connect the light to your phone using the USB provided. Leave the light shining on your teeth for 16 minutes. Fourth, rinse your mouth and the mouthpiece with water, cold water. And lastly, smile. Using the toothpaste separately. Brush twice daily with the toothpaste. Bear in mind, this product is not suitable for pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children under 18 years old. Enjoy!
I am Bushafo. So we pair a sifita structure of the and the enough for unique laser whiten. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains to be a unique laser whitening product. Ebaying free summer, come. The Oyan is so befraying. I was 079-9979-2330. Unique laser whitening or say Muni Seso.
Unique. Abonifunti. I was so no bumble here. Na me papa mu die. Pro Technologies. And na me come from my work. Ani. Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yes, on ESA install CCTV cameras in the Sour Ghana and NASA brochure now Fio Ghana. Now pursue CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and in Sawaso. Yes, CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and our intercom, and our satellite TV, home theater, so upebiato, and our water, and our pesebe install them out. Pro Technologies, and our software, national so. Say a video you from America, Butchman. In this and Papa Napadia, man, you know, none wants to that form. Near general construction. So Pessi Sufi the mount, say a bansro. Then Tia, so a chassis, Napasi read the bow, and after Napasi Sidima Wono. One and Emis our so. Near the woman say, you know, you know, the web Butchmemuha, any a branch, our Ghana, Nine more brown or bre. In this Osika fire and Samua, Slobianim, or dad, a debut of Pessosi. Play beer. And which is so here solar power and our bamba house and same idea. Only Pro Technologies and miss our so. Yeah, smart home. I'm back from video your person show fee and our intercom. It be Hujuma. Any essential interior decoration. Yes, Sufi and amount and our Sufi. Now, Pessi CC hold the mawo. Say a your office. You be travel neat. Near your car tracker and our GPS. I'll bet media track your car. You be a car and then be a bit my hair a phone so. And we're just so to video be now who can first install it. And now the settings. Yeah, be Your Ghana office ewo Ashie Adenta Dodoa Road Yene CBG ene DNMhwe. For information or WhatsApp +1 401 75 70 300 and +1 401 69 92 254. Pro Technologies. Customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.